Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training and Happy New Year. We're here today with Rich and Bugsy, probably our littlest student that's been with us over the holidays. We're going to be demonstrating for you today what Bugsy has learned while he's been away at school. The first thing that we want to introduce to you is the training equipment that we're using. We're using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and Rich keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and let go on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Keeping in mind that Dachshunds were bred to hunt badger and not do obedience, and he's a little baby, he's done a terrific job. He's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash without pulling ahead, and the command is Bugsy, heel.
Bugsy, heel.
At this point, Bugsy has a little job to do, and that job is to stay next to your left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind. And each time that you stop your feet, Bugsy has been taught to sit automatically and wait for his next command. It's hard to see him behind Rich's leg. He's so little. There we go. Nice automatic sit. So when you stop to cross the street or stop to talk to a neighbor, Bugsy should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for his next command. And he's doing a fantastic job. He's so cute, he looks like a wind-up toy.
Stay.
This is your stay command. Rich uses the open flat of his palm and the one-word firm command to stay. Practice for about 20 seconds your sit-stay. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him as an additional distraction, returning all the way back around to heel position. And at this point, Bugsy expects to get another command, and they're going to do their heel and their automatic sit and their stay again for you. He doesn't look real, does he? He's so adorable. We've so enjoyed having him. He's a smart little guy, and he's tough, too. He's not a wimpy dog. Rich leaves him in a stay. Make sure that you practice your exercises indoors as well as outdoors. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Rich is going to call him. This is your recall or your come on command, and he should come right in front of you and sit facing your knees and then return back to heel and ready for his next command. And they're going to demonstrate that recall exercise again for you. If you notice, he's looking up at Rich, he's focused, he's paying attention, he's trying very hard to do the right thing.
Stay.
Rich leaves him in a stay. Those stays help to develop attention span and maturity.
Bugsy, come.
Rich calls him in, he comes in, that's always a good thing. Back to heel and back sitting. What a smart boy. Now we're going to demonstrate your down commands. And there are 2 of them, and like I said, it's going to be really cold. It's January now. We're expecting snow. Practice indoors.
Stay.
Flat of your left palm, straight down toward the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. You're going to be working toward a minute, then 3 minutes, and then 5 minutes. Rich returns back to him exactly as he did on the sit-stay as an additional distraction. And they're going to demonstrate that down from a heel position one more time. With the dog seated at your left,
Stay.
flat of your palm, straight down toward the ground, the one-word command to down. And then Rich is going to call him. Comes right in and sits, and then he returns back around to heel position. Now, we've been working on a new command with Bugsy. We're going to try to show it to you on video. This is Bugsy's down from a distance, and this is harder because you're not next to the dog. Rich leaves him in a sit-stay.
Stay.
Now, at this point, we're not going too far away from Bugsy.
Down.
He uses his right hand to give the command. You can see he's got it.
Stay.
It's the very beginning of your down from a distance.
Down. Stay. Stay.
He wants to crawl in on Rich's shoes. He says, did I do good? Did I do good? So Rich goes back to something that's a little bit easier so that he can praise him and end the training session on a positive note. We've demonstrated for you your heel, your automatic sit, your stay, your down, and your down from a distance is a work in progress, and your come. These are the exercises that we're going to have you practice with Bugsy when he comes home. He's been a pleasure. He's done a really good job, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.